All right, guys, it's Coach Evan Macklin back with pro tips. Listen up. This video is going to be the untold truth about your first few years in sales. Most people aren't going to want to tell you the truth because they don't want to scare you. I know our people are crazy. They want the truth. They want to know exactly what to do to become the best in the business, but I'm going to move fast on this one. I'm going to give you some pro tips and I'm going to hammer them out very quickly. So as I go fast, if this is too quick, just pause, stop, go back and take some really good notes and then go back and implement. And as always, in these videos, it's up to you as the learner. It's the learner's responsibility to take something and then go apply it. So hang on tight, hang on your seats, and let's freaking go quickly. I'm gonna be honest with you, this video is not for everybody. It's probably going to scare the shit out of you guys. Because listen, 90% of salespeople, they just don't make it through their first couple of years. It's the truth. So I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do in order to not only make it, not only survive, but thrive. Write this down. Do I want to survive or do I want to thrive? If you want to thrive, you're going to want to do everything that I tell you to do in this video. So check it out. Number one, it's going to be 10 times harder than you thought. Here's the truth about it. Sales is hard. If it was easy, everybody would do it. You got to understand, sales is not easy. Getting people, influencing and persuading and being stirred up on this business and learning how to get people to go the route that you want to do, it might be one of the hardest things that you ever do. But once you learn how to do it, it's the most magical tool that you could ever have in your entire life. So stay committed. Listen, man, Grant Cardone wrote a book called The 10X Rule, and everything he said was everything that you think, everything in the whole book basically came down to this. Everything that you dream of, everything that you think you want to do, is going to be 10 times harder than you imagined. So coming into it, if you could carry this mindset coming into sales and understand that it's already going to be harder, 10 times harder than you think, then you won't quit. Take quitting off the table. Do not quit. No matter how hard it gets, stay in the fight. Sales is the most rewarding job on planet Earth. So if you can master it, those big dreams that you have will come true. Next tip, it takes way longer than you think. It might take 2 years, it might take 3 years, it might take 5 or 10. I know most people don't want to hear that. They want to hear that, Evan, I can learn this word track and I can learn this, I can watch this video and go back and be immediately great. Doesn't work like that. It's gonna take years of chasing mastery over money. It's gonna take years, we call it mastery over cotton candy. A lot of people, they want the cotton candy, they want us to tell them how it makes them feel good. The truth is it's going to take years of you committing to this lifestyle, this job, this sales mindset in order to make it work. A lot of people, they don't just come in and crush it and make millions right out of the gate. It just doesn't work that way. But it will work and it will happen if you stay committed. But it's going to take longer than you think. Okay, next tip. In the beginning, you're gonna make a lot less money. Yep, I know you wanna make big money in sales, but understand that right at the very beginning of your job, your lifestyle in this business, you are going to probably get your ass kicked. Meaning you're gonna probably see people in your business making 10, 15, 20, 40, 50, $100,000 a month, and you might be making $2,000 or $3,000 a month. Like, you're going to get worked. Like, it happens. This tip is simple. In the beginning, you're gonna make a lot less money. You're coming in with these ambitious dreams on, making all this crazy money and money's just gonna be falling from the ceiling. You're gonna be making it rain in the club with the boys, and all of a sudden, dude, you're riding around in your Lamborghini and your Rolls Royce. The fact is that will happen if you stay dedicated, and pros, I want you to write this down, have a long obedience in the same direction over a lot of years. That's how you become a pro. Amateurs, they see something, they think that life must be nice, that life that Andy Elliott's living, it must be nice. They get into it, they realize, holy shit, this is hard, this is treacherous, this is tough, and then they quit. Understand, you might get into this business and only make a few $1,000s, and you might be seeing a lot of people making a heck of a lot more money than you. Put your blinders on. Stay positive, stay in the zone, understand that you got to enjoy the process, and in the process, you're not going to make a lot of money to start. It just doesn't happen that often. And even during the process, you might make some big money and go backwards a little bit. That's just a part of it. Stay in the game. Next tip, you're going to experience a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of freaking anxieties, a lot of stuff, man. It's a freaking emotional roller coaster. That's just the truth. But the truth is I want a big damn life, and sales is my way out. So, sleepless nights, I'm cool with it. Building a business, it's hard. It's tough. It don't matter, but you can still have fun during it. Understand, like, your story is being told. If your story, like, is that you slept at the dealership because you called your shot, and although you weren't able to hit your target, you freaking stayed every night to try to hit it, and you weren't giving up, and you were that person that was there first and went home last, and that's your story, well, all of a sudden at one point that's gonna freaking pay off. You might be staying up super late prospecting. You might be staying up super late building a systems and processes around your game, reading, knowledge, these types of videos. That's a part of the grind. If you want a big life, it's going to take a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxieties, a lot of betting on yourself, a lot of doing stuff that people tell you you're crazy. Welcome to the party. Next tip, find the right leader that you can emulate. A lot of you guys might have some really cool leaders in your business, and those would be the leaders. I'd be studying their habits. I'd be studying the way they walk, the way they talk, everything that they do. If you find some really cool leaders online, some mentors online, like it's so cool nowadays, if you look up to Andy Elliott, you can watch everything Andy Elliott does, and he's gonna give you every tip he knows to be the top 1% in the industry. Find that leader, emulate their energy, emulate the way they walk, talk, study, everything. And if you can do that every single time, you'll be getting better. So a lot of your leaders, a lot of your mentors might be in person, some of them might be online, but total immersion around that person or around the content they're producing. Get to know whatever they do better than them, so that way you can get on a stage or you can get on a video and you could teach it back even better than they could. And if you could do that, you're gonna be great. You're gonna be a world changer. You're gonna be a game changer, okay? Next pro tip, find a couple people, maybe even from your neighborhood or in your city or in your industry, and read their biographies. Understand that these people probably came from the same place as you, had similar problems, or maybe even worse, or some of the people that you look up to. Study their stories and understand that there's so much left inside of you that you can do, but you're probably making freaking weak ass excuses, and you're not understanding that all of these people that you look up to, they've probably had the same problems. Next pro tip, master role playing. The pros understand that, listen, most people, they practice something until they get it right one time. The pros, they master stuff until they can't get it wrong. The pros, the Michael Jordans, the Kobe Bryants, they're trying to shoot 1,000 shots and make 1,000 shots. They're trying to go 10 for 10. They're so stirred up on practice, they're there early and they're staying later than everybody else. But they're mastering the mechanics. They're mastering the little things. Can you master the little things? Can you master role playing? Can you master it? Like, can you say it in a mirror? Can you say it in a camera every single day until you can't get it wrong? Can you do that? If you can, you're gonna be a freaking pro. Next pro tip, sell yourself on the product. Do you believe in it? Do you freaking understand it? Do you know everything there is to know about your product? And are you sold on it? In fact, do you drive what you sell? Do you have what you sell? If you're a solar salesman, do you have solar on your freaking roof? Do you believe it? Or are you a fraud and you're trying to get people to buy something that you wouldn't necessarily buy yourself? Are you sold on your sales process? Would you walk your family through your sales process? Is it badass? Is it freaking legit? Is it compliant? Is it like, do you believe in it? Sell yourself on your product. Next step is mastering prospecting. Are you setting some non-negotiables every single day? Listen, I've got to reach out to 20 people, 50 people, 100 people, and you're playing the numbers game. I know that if I reach out to 50 people, I'm gonna have 20 people that show and 5 people are gonna buy my product. So if I wanted to do actually more sales, all I would do is prospect more. Put the numbers together, actually track them. The pros do this. The pros that truly are gonna watch this video and go to the next level, they're gonna play the numbers, they're gonna understand that they gotta level up their prospecting. Next pro tip, master and redefine what salespeople look like. How many of you guys have been in your business and you watch a salesperson get a prospect that comes in and their arms are right here, they got no energy, they're smoking their cigarette, they put it out, they smell like smoke, they look like shit, then they walk up and they're like, how can I help you? Bro, you can't help me with nothing. Get the hell away from me is what I'm thinking in my head. I still watch salespeople all the time. I'm in dealerships, I'm in businesses, and they don't even look like they care to be there. In my mind, what I'm thinking is I want to be so completely opposite of those people. I want to be a good listener, write that down. I want to ask good questions, good eye contact, write that down. I want to have good body language, write that down. I want to be the person that when they think of a pro salesperson, they think of me. When somebody walks into my store, I'm not going to say, what are you here for? I'm going to be like, hey man, are you here for the big time sales event? Are you here for the big trade-in event that we got going on? Are you here for parts, service, or sales? Which one? You're here for sales? My name's Evan Macklin. Nice to meet you. Wanted to welcome you into our family. So excited that you're here. What can I help you with today? Are you here for a car, truck, or an SUV? Like, does that look better? Yes, it looks better, man. So many people don't do that. So if you want to become the best, and you're really listening to this pro tip, master and redefine what a salesperson looks like. Next pro tip, and this is the one that I just pray that you make a change and you just take and you're like, I gotta get better at this one. It's your follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. The $1 million is in the follow-up. But in order to have in order to make $1 million bucks, are you gonna need new habits? Are you gonna need $1 million habits? Yes, the most powerful one that I know is follow-up. You know how I know it? Because there's statistics around it. The statistics are that 87% of salespeople only follow up 1.4 times. 1.4 times. Do you understand? Like, that's so amateur. 74% of sales are made on the 5th, 6th, and 7th time. And honestly, those are the deals that make you feel the best. Those are the deals that those people, might be shopping around and they're like, that person's a pro. Like, those are the clients that like you're missing out on. You're only getting the lay down clients. You're not getting the ones that are a little harder to get to do business with. By the way, if you prove to those people that you are a follow-up freak and you are a savage, they're going to give you more people. And you can ask them for referrals and they're gonna say, holy smokes, if this guy's willing to follow up like that, how would he take care of me after the sale? And I tell people that all the time. I'm like, look, if you saw how I follow up, understand, I'm gonna continue to follow up after the sale. And that's part of it. How do you follow up after the sale? Is it just like randomly every once in a while when you want something? Or do you see something on Facebook, the client's kid is getting ready to go to Duke University, and you call and say, hey, what's going on? This is Evan from Andy Elliott's office. Hey, saw that your kid's going to Duke. Just wanted to let you know, like, I know as a parent, like, that's so incredible that you were able to be such a good mom or good dad that now one of your kids is massively successful, going big and going to an amazing school. Just wanted to tell you, I love that. Have a good day. Love talking to you. Boom. Did I ask him for nothing? Did I ask him for something? No, I didn't ask him for anything. A lot of the times I'm gonna give before I ask for something. And I like to do that. So like, I'm giving before I'm gonna take. In follow-up, it's so critical. Learn to do follow-up like a pro. Most of you guys are missing out on the extra money in the deal because you're just not going to that second round, that third round, that fourth round, that fifth round. You guys remember Rocky? He's just like holding himself up in like the 12th round. Are you that person? Are you willing to go that far? I'm willing to go that far. Hell, I even took cars and left them in front of people's houses with the keys on it, in them, inside of them. I was like, hey, the car's out front of your house. I parked one in somebody's lawn before, so I'm not playing around. Okay, I'm not encouraging you guys to go do that. There's gonna be like cars parked in people's lawns now. But I'm encouraging you to set yourself aside and be different. And the different thing that you could do is to actually follow up like a freaking pro. Next tip, guys, if you do all of that stuff, there's gonna be some big benefits of pushing through and becoming this person. Number one, you're gonna grow thicker skin. Number two, you're gonna become a leader. Number three, you can handle more. And number four, the floodgates are going to open. Understand, if you do all of that stuff, life's gonna change. All of a sudden, now you've built this amazing freaking person. Now, like I said, you can handle more. The floodgates are opening. Money's just flowing your way. You're a better leader. You can take on more. Life is great. You're magnetic. You're connecting with people. This is the life. This is where you want to stay. This is the zone that you want to be in. So the benefits of pushing through or all of that stuff starts to happen. And now you're one of the people who got some respect on your name. When you walk into your dealership, when you walk into your business, they're like, put him in front of any prospect. Give him the deal. I would walk into my dealership and it didn't matter what was going on. I'm grabbing if a deal's falling apart, I'm grabbing the paper and I'm walking over, and people just know by the way that I walk, the way that I talk, my confidence, that they're just like, he's a closer. And even the clients knew it. They knew it even before I walked up because of the way that I operate. If you operate, my new people out there, this video was geared more towards my new people. If you operate in this zone, you are going to be the people in your dealership that people look up to. You're gonna be the people in the business that everybody counts on to be the needle pusher, the person that everybody knows just makes the big daddy money. You're gonna be driving the big car. You're gonna have the big house. You're gonna have the big life. You're gonna have the beautiful family. But you're going to have to do things, and you're going to have to push through, and you're going to have to master this video. Watch it 100 times. Let's go kick some butt. Powerful pro tips, baby.